pudding and pie filling, the delicious dessert that never stops being different, presents The Adventures of Hiram Holliday. Based on stories by Paul Gallico. Starring Wally Cox.
Say, this is interesting.
Hmm?
The Hawaiian equivalent, Joe, the Hawaiian equivalent of our word across can only be expressed thus. Mai ke kahi o au a I ke kahi au au I.
Oh.
I find him a most stimulating author.
Who?
Professor Henry P. Codd, the definitive authority on the language of the islands.
Hmm?
He's been most helpful in my search for the elusive Hamzah.
Hamzah?
Yes, it's a language sign representing the Hawaiian lost consonant, first cousin to a K, most authorities believe.
Lost consonant.
It's written so, inverted reversed comma.
Hiram, we've been a whole week in beautiful Hawaii, matchless playground of the Pacific. And what have you done the whole week? Read Henry P. Codd and looked for Hamzahs.
But Joel, without the lost consonant, expressed as a glottal stop, the ancient Hawaiian chants would lack not only charm, but authenticity.
Look, forget the glottal stops. Look around. Live a little. Live a little.
Joel, that is excellent advice, and I'm going to follow it.
Where are you going?
To have lunch with Professor Codd. Poi and baked Hamzah, I believe.
Smith! I thought you were in New York.
Yes, I can see you did. Where's Hiram Holliday?
He left just a minute ago, Mr. Prentice.
Is it or is it not your job to follow him wherever he goes?
He's just out looking for lost consonants.
I see.
Really?
Yes. Now, you listen to me, Smith.
Yes, Mr. Prentice.
I can see what's been going on here, on my money, but that's not the reason I'm here.
No?
No. There's a story here in Hawaii. The signing of the Pacific Mutual Assistance Bank at Pearl Harbor tomorrow. And we need a capable man to cover it.
I'll do my best, Mr. Prentice.
We need a capable man to cover it, so I'm doing it myself. You're taking the plane at midnight back to the States.
Back to the States?
I assigned you to get the story of Hiram Holliday because I thought you were hard-working, sober. But I was wrong. You've turned into a lotus eater.
But, Mr. Prentice!
Stories? I haven't seen anything but bar bills and restaurant checks from every corner of the globe. Now back to the States, Smith. Back to work.
The dessert that never stops being different. It's a pudding. It's a pie. It's Jell-O pudding and pie filling. The start of dozens of desserts of your own creation. Here's a modern new idea. Make a mocha cream pie with Jell-O chocolate pudding and instant coffee. Just add 2 tablespoons each of instant coffee and sugar to your Jell-O chocolate pudding. In no time, it thickens to a smooth, creamy texture. It's rich with the flavor that only a cooked pudding can give. Then pour this heavenly mocha-flavored filling into a baked pie shell and chill. Mocha cream pie. New, delicious. It's the wonderful cooked-in flavor that makes these desserts so special. And all 5 flavors of Jell-O pudding and pie filling have it. So treat your family often to Jell-O pudding and pie filling, the dessert that never stops being different.
Joel.
Oh, hi, Hiram.
Say, I just had the most exciting lunch with Professor Codd. You should have been there.
Yeah, I should have been.
Say, I believe you're on the wrong line. These people are checking out.
So am I. Prentice is here. He's sending me back to the States.
Really? I better go up and pack.
Not you, me. He says I've turned into a lotus eater.
But, Joel, he can't break up the old team. Perhaps if I talk to him.
Now, save your breath, Hiram. Anyway, he's off covering the treaty signing that takes place tomorrow.
I find this most... Excuse me. Say, isn't that fellow familiar?
Not particularly, no.
I'm sure I've seen him somewhere before. Istanbul? Smolensk?
Look, Hiram, relax. My plane leaves at midnight, so let's just enjoy ourselves till then. I've covered my last adventure of Hiram Holliday.
Joel, stuff and nonsense.
No?
You were not followed, Kovac?
I'm not a child. I wasn't followed. You have it?
I have it.
Well? Yes.
That is all?
Yes. That is all. And that makes the H-bombers obsolete as the longbow.
That?
That. Climatic warfare, my dear Moana. As the H-bomb sets the air afire, that reacts with the water, turning it on contact into solid ice. Andre, glass of water, quick.
Every minute you are with
Quiet.
me.
Now. Yes. Yes. You have done well. Moana will give it to the American envoy tonight at the luau. And tomorrow he will sign the treaty aboard ship and hurl the pen into the sea, transforming all Pearl Harbor into solid ice, imprisoning the entire American fleet.
Look at him, Hiram.
Who, Joel?
Prentice. Feeding his big fat face. Came here to cover the treaty signing, he says. He came here to eat.
Joel, I shouldn't let bitter thoughts of Mr. Prentice spoil our final evening.
You're right, Hiram. Pass me the lomi lomi.
Okie dokie.
Look at him. Apple polisher.
Very good. Excellent.
How did you leave things in Washington, Mr. Duncan?
All quiet on the hill, Prentice. The chief, of course, is depending on this treaty to ease things in the Pacific.
Well, you and the administration have the full support of my people. I'm covering the signing myself, you know.
Ought to be quite a show. I understand I'm to be presented with a ceremonial pin tonight.
Well, is there any truth in the rumor that a foreign power might try to block the signing?
I think, Prentice, that our people will be able to take the necessary precautions.
Yes, of course, Mr. Duncan, of course.
They're there, Kovac?
Yes. The smug American Duncan and his party. You know your part.
Of course.
Andre, the pen. When the time comes, not sooner.
Welcome, welcome, friends and distinguished guests. We bring you Moana to tell you, with her hands and her body, a story for just this occasion. Moana.
Don't you think it's about time to leave, Joel?
I got time.
You know best, Joel.
Far from the east we have come in our long canoes, in friendship, in peace, in love. Many days we have traveled to meet with our Haole brothers, the great chiefs of the West. And from the sea, we bring the writing stick, which shall speak but once, in friendship, in peace, in love, and then return to the God of the sea.
Seems to have dropped something.
What's going on here, Hiram? Why was he trying to get the pen? Why was he killed?
I don't know, Joel, but the writing stick apparently does not carry a lifetime guarantee.
He does not carry the pen.
He must have it. Where is it? Who? He is here. He has the pen.
Who is it, Kovac?
Hiram Holliday. It was his fine hand. Oh, I should have known. Moana, get him. The small American with the glasses.
He will come?
They say he had an Achilles heel, women. You get him. Take him away, take him.
Look, Hiram, I think we'd better get out of here and go to the police.
But you missed your plane.
Forget about the plane. There's been a murder. What's the matter?
I believe I'm being paged.
Wait a minute. It may be a trap.
You may be right, Joel. I better be on the safe side. You keep the pen.
He come.
Good.
Hello, Mr. Prentice. A lady wants to see me.
Hello, Holliday. It's one of my best men, Hiram Holliday, a rock of dependability.
Well, there you are.
So we finally meet, Hiram Holliday.
Pleased to meet you.
I have not much time. The pen.
Beg pardon?
Don't fence. Give me the pen.
I'm unable to comply.
And you have crossed my path. For the first and last time, Hiram Holliday.
Not here, Kovac.
You're right. Andre, strip him until you find the pen.
You couldn't take my word for it? I don't have it?
Strip him! You keep watch outside. Bueno.
Thank you.
In the peaceful islands, war is but a distant memory of a day gone by, remembered only today in the ceremony of the Dance of the Spears.
Andre, your cue.
What of him?
He dies quietly with your spear.
That is one of your best men.
Well, it's a bit eccentric, but a nose for news.
Good hunting.
Hiram, run! Oh! He's trying to kill Hiram!
Smith!
Is that one of your men, too?
Not anymore. Smith, you're fired.
Mr. Prentice, I quit.
The dessert that never stops being different. It's a pudding. It's a pie. It's Jell-O pudding and pie filling. The start of dozens of desserts of your own creation. For instance, you might turn your favorite candy bar into a candy bar pudding. The children will love this exciting treat, and it's so easy. You combine Jell-O butterscotch pudding and milk as usual. It bubbles up thick and creamy with a buttery butterscotch goodness that is cooked right in. When it comes to a full boil, you pour it into a bowl and chill. Just before serving, beat slowly to make it extra rich and smooth, and fold in your chopped candy bar. Delicious? Oh, I'll wager that youngster of yours will scrape the dish clean. Candy bar pudding is rich with the goodness only a cooked pudding can give. Serve Jell-O pudding and pie filling often. It's the dessert that never stops being different.
You are a fool, Kovac, to walk the streets in daylight.
Yes?
After last night, the police are thick like ants.
Oh.
Well, how do we get the pen?
Let me go after Holiday.
It's much too dangerous to be taken frontally, as you should know, Andre.
How then?
We'll let the police do our work. I've dispatched a rather secret document to Mr. Holliday. A map of the Pearl Harbor minefields.
What?
I've also informed the police where to find Mr. Holliday and the document. After he's taken into custody, we simply search his room and pick up the pen. If he has it on him, the police will find it and return it to its rightful owner, the American envoy.
This will work, Kovac?
We have but to wait.
I find this most curious, Joe.
What?
Since a man was killed for it, some special significance must be attached to it. But what?
Look, don't worry about the pen, worry about me. Not only did I miss my plane, I got fired.
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Prentice will have changed his mind by now, Joel. I find him stern but just.
Holiday.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Prentice.
Holiday, I want to know what you were doing last night.
Mr. Prentice, you remember Joel Smith?
I'm trying to forget him. What was that performance at the luau?
That was concerning this.
Oh, you have it. Well, return it. The signing takes place today at noon.
Doesn't even write very well. Excuse me, I'll moisten it. Well, now.
Ice. Solid ice.
Well, how did that happen?
Gentlemen, I think we are in possession of a secret weapon.
Oh, you must get it to the police right now.
A wise course. But my first duty is to this Diodon Antonatus, or pygmy blowfish. The kitchen stove will soon restore him little the worse for wear.
But this is no time for thawing out blowfish.
Mr. Prentice, I could never forgive myself if I became the first man ever to employ climatic warfare, even on a fish.
Mr. Holliday? Here, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Look, Mr. Prentice.
I don't think I know you.
You're under arrest.
What?
Come with us. Honolulu Police.
Why, this is an outrage. I'm Harrison Prentice, the publisher of the New York Chronicle. Smith, tell these men who I am.
I never saw this man before in my life.
Come in, Hiram Holliday.
Thank you.
I have been waiting for you.
Well, I'm glad you found something to do.
The management sent me. It's time for your hula lesson, a new service for all guests.
Oh, that's very considerate. Last night I had a free lesson in the spear dance.
Oh, I had nothing to do with that, believe me. Yes?
I suppose the word I'm searching for is no. If I may get my umbrella.
Wait, you cannot hula with an umbrella.
Oh, I have no intention of doing the hula. That's odd. I seem to have lost my umbrella.
I feel you will find it, and soon.
Hiram? Hiram, you in there? Hiram, what are you doing? I've been waiting down there for over an hour. Here you are sitting on the floor.
I met with the contretemps. Help me up.
Oh, what happened?
I've paid the usual price of folly.
Oh, you still got the pen.
Unfortunately, no. What time is it?
Around 11.
And the signing takes place at noon.
You mean we got to stop it? We got to get to the police.
Joe, if you were a policeman, would you believe that a fountain pen could freeze Pearl Harbor?
No. Well, what are we going to do?
I think we shall have to go to Hickam Field.
Oh, you mean go out to the carrier on a plane? Well, the Air Force wouldn't believe us either.
I don't intend to tell them.
Hiram, you going to steal the plane?
Dire circumstances, Joel, call for dire measures. However, I vastly prefer the term borrow. Shall we go?
Admiral, we're ready for the signing. What's holding us up?
We had a radio report, Mr. Duncan. A military plane was stolen from Hickam Field.
What's that got to do with us?
Mr. Duncan, the plane is heading this way.
What?
The craft is armed. I've given orders to all guns to fire on sight.
Hiram, level it out. I thought you knew how to fly this thing.
I do. That is, I know the aerodynamic principles.
Just the principles?
Yes, from watching the flight of migrating robins. Whoops. Hey, there's the carrier down there. I'd better establish radio contact. Hello down there. Hello. This is Hiram Holliday up here. I'm sorry to be a bother, but I'd like to land a stolen plane.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him down.
Give all guns orders.
Admiral, radio contact established, sir. Pilot identifies himself as Hiram Holliday. Requests permission to land.
Holiday? Oh, he's a reporter. The one that did that spear dance.
Shall we shoot?
No. It's election year.
Grant permission to land.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm sure that you're right, but I'm definitely going to try.
He's overshot. Are they alive?
Unfortunately, yes.
How do you do? I don't believe I quite made it.
Holliday, I'm having you put in irons, where I trust you'll spend the rest of your natural life. Have you anything to say?
Yes. Do you still have the pen?
Well, yes.
Good. You'll not believe this except by demonstration. Excuse me. Joel?
Stop that! Ice. Solid ice.
It could have made Pearl Harbor into a skating rink.
It's incredible.
Mr. Holliday, on behalf of the United States and the civilized world, thank you. What can we ever do to repay you?
Could I borrow a dry pair of trousers?
You know, for some of you folks, there's nothing like good ground coffee, be it percolated, silex, or drip. Uh-huh. When that friendly, inviting aroma comes wafting out of the kitchen, you are there. And most ground coffee lovers like it strong, with all the aroma and flavor of that wonderful coffee bean coming alive in the cup. This brand here has it for flavor and aroma. Vacuum-packed Sanka coffee. Tried it lately? It's got an important plus, too. If during the day you're nervous, tense, drinking Sanka coffee will keep you steady as a rock, because Sanka is 97% caffeine-free. I'd say, therefore, a summing up is in order. With Sanka, first, you get a hearty cup of coffee with truly splendid aroma. Second, drink as much as you want. It can't make you nervous. And 3, it lets you sleep. Sanka coffee. How about it?
But why? Why won't anybody tell me anything? Why?
Military secrets, Mr. Prentice.
Military secrets, that's all I hear. The government practically ordered me to take you back and to let you and Holliday do whatever you want. They practically ordered me.
Hey, that was nice of them.
But what happened? All anybody will say is secret weapon. What secret weapon? I don't want to know everything, just an inkling.
Say, Joel, did I tell you of Professor Codd's very interesting sidelight on the Hawaiian Hamzah?
No, what? Hawaiian Hamzah. You don't tell me any more, that's all I want to know. Name's enough. Hawaiian Hamzah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Prentice.
The Adventures of Hiram Holliday, starring Wally Cox, has been presented for your pleasure by Jell-O Pudding and Pie Filling, the delicious dessert that never stops being different. Buy some.